One.
But you can't pull this off, right?
Hey, you talking to the doctor.
I need a doctor. Well, it's Doc P on the line. Doc P on the line. Listen. Born a genius, my mama knew his work since birth.
Welcome, everybody. Yes, it is Dr. Pierre Johnson, Doc P, Doc for the Streetz, back again. Today it's gonna be comical today. This is going to be very enjoyable for me. Today's guest is my esteemed friend and knucklehead, Dr. Lavar Walker. You guys know him as comedian Lavar Walker. I know him, man, just much deeper than that. But this is my brother from another. Real funny. But unlike a lot of other comedians, this man is a pharmacist as well. So we're gonna get into it, getting deep about just pretty much life, the world, and make it funny and entertaining. So without further ado, Dr. Lavar Walker, being here, brother.
Hey, what's up? Yo, why you sound like you a radio host on Slow Jams? This is Dr. Pierre Johnson. I got the slow jams and the hits and grooves.
I do,
all
man.
you ladies out there trying to make it home. What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's good, bro? Looking
I'm chilling.
looking nice,
I got
bro.
my hat on because the Isley brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire are doing a show tonight. So,
So that's your Swooby Doo hat. That's your
this
stingy brand.
This is homage. You see what I'm saying? I'm paying homage tonight to Ronald Isley. He the only Isley. I don't know why they say the Isley brothers. He the only one living.
Hey, what them notes sound like, bro? I ain't even get to turn.
He hitting them.
He hitting
them.
Oh,
I didn't hit it.
man, he need to go back to the man, him and R. Kelly in the closet, man. That Ronald Isley.
Nah, don't put R. Kelly on him, man.
Hey,
He have a
man.
heart attack and die. That's too much pressure. Listen, let's not relive that.
Hey, man, have you distanced yourself from R. Kelly's music, man? You through with him? You one of them?
Well, I listen to
Don't
him
be
by
politically
myself.
correct, bro. You got it. Hey, this is me. You
I
talking?
listen to him every once in a while, man. Come on, man. Step in the name of love, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, that's classic, bro.
What I'm gonna do, man? What about
Bro.
Exit?
Bro.
That Exit? Oh
Man.
my God.
No, he. If you look at like Boosie say, man, who got a catalog like R. Kelly, bro?
I know. And then it's like y'all still playing Lil Nas X and he worshiping the devil. And
Exactly, man.
I'm not saying either one of them, what either one did is good. I'm not saying that, but I'm just enjoying the music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
all.
man. I separate the music from, people can't separate the music, but I'm not.
Yeah,
that was
I
my
separate-
childhood. That was my college, man. The R in
God.
college, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. Oh man. So
Hey, man.
I don't know. I don't want to get off to the start of this because this might go through the floor. People watching.
Yeah, man.
So-
We're gonna get blackballed, bro. Gotta
Yeah,
watch
we hate R. Kelly.
Well, we get canceled out here. Hey, man. For real. So we're gonna get into all this funny, goofy stuff later, man. But first thing I want to talk about, man, people don't really understand for real, and we talk about this all the time about, man, being from the south side of Chicago and actually just achieving what we've achieved, bro. Like, we talk about this all the time, man. Just sitting at Xavier, just not knowing a goddamn thing, bro. Just coming in there being stupid as hell.
I'm from the neighborhood Chatham, okay, which is off of, grew up on Vernon, right? 1 block over from King Drive.
Yeah.
Born and raised. went to St. Dorothy's Elementary and went to Simeon Vocational High School in the 90s. At
If
the
you
height
know
of
the
crack
Meon,
epidemic.
bro. God.
Yeah, the Meon.
The Meon. People don't
Average
understand
ACT
that. People don't understand. Average ACT, you had to
Average
put your name on it. It was like
score
14.
was the 13. Average ACT score was a 13 at the time I went. The first time I took the ACT test, I got a 17. The second time, it was a 16. So,
How you do worse on the second time?
and that was after going to some training. I was like, I didn't care. Yeah, man, it's very hard to come up. You just have to work so much harder than everybody else,
man. I be telling people that they have no concept of like how difficult. It's like we made the NBA, bro. We made the NBA, and people don't really realize it. It is not.
Yeah, for real, dude. I remember. I never get this, man. So like, I believe the equivalent of me going to Xavier and getting into pharmacy school from an underserved inner city public high school, which Simeon is. I know some people from Simeon might watch and be like, oh, don't be hating. But go look at the test scores. Look at them test scores
absolutely.
right now to show you how underserved it is. But thank God for Xavier and HBCUs to bridge the gap,
man,
to help us achieve. Because without Xavier, I would have been.
I would not have been there. Dog, that gap was so wide, bro. I walked into G Chem that first time. I was like, what?
What is it? Look like Chinese math.
Man,
look like Chinese math.
And everybody else, I'm looking around. I'm like, man, y'all get this, man? Like they
they
done went to Howard Hughes and everything. I was like, man,
we had this freshman year of high school. They just on the board. You feel dumb.
Yeah.
You like,
dog, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to ask them stupid questions, like the real dumbass questions, like, oh, what's an element? Like, what's
man,
that?
I feel like the dumbest person, dude. I tell you
the
worst.
Man,
you want to know the worst? Like when I was in pharmacy school, I'll never forget this, man. I was in a pharmaceutics. We were taking pharmaceutics. And the professor said, okay, guys, everyone did good. Here's the curve. The curve, like everybody got like an 80%. She was like, there were only 2 Fs. And I'm
it's like,
dog, I was high fiving. I'm high fiving. Yo, everybody high five, and I'm high fiving. Yeah,
we good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? so yeah, only 2 Fs. I'm like, shit. I know I gotta be on this.
We got money. Like, man, he's the one.
You know, you get in line to get your test back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting their test. You know, they open the test up. Oh, yeah, hey. So look, I opened my, I looked at mine. You do it like that with your ass. When you fail, then you run off. I broke down, bro. I'm like, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm one of the Fs. I failed, dog. I was one of the Fs.
Bro,
I was like,
man.
I'm so stupid. I really sat up and studied this.
Yo, man, it's like, the learning curve was so steep, man, going in there, dog. I knew nothing, bro. Nothing. I was just like, man, it was just like a shock about how much I did not know, man. It's crazy.
Crazy. Like you had to work your ass off. That's one thing about it. So I think though, with you, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you able now to probably regurgitate a lot more information than your counterparts.
Absolutely.
Because you had to go into such deep rote memorization and just, so you be spitting, you be like, wow, you're amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that first time I took that step 1, man. I knew that book. It was a book. It was about 200-page book, man. I knew it backwards and forwards. You could tell me, you could ask me a page number on there. I could recite the whole page. I knew everything.
Wow.
Everything. Like I was spending like 18, literally, bro. No BS, bro. Like 18, 20 hour day. It's only 24 hours in a day. I'm spending 18 to 20 hours of them studying. I'm taking naps.
Bro.
Like that's what it
like
took.
I can't imagine like the hell you went through in medical school.
No, they hate the piss out of me.
Pharmacy school was very difficult for me. Like a lot of people that are pharmacists, I'm sure y'all had a great time, but it was so difficult, bro. I lost weight. Like that second year, man, it was so, dude, I was sick, dog. Because remember, I was swole for a minute, and then I lost all that weight.
Man, America.
I feel like I was dying. I thought
this dude had the shortest stint of being swole I've ever seen in my life. He had a 3-week stint in college. Like 3 weeks, he was walking around in wife beaters, swole. I was like, oh, damn.
My neck was gone. I ain't had no neck, dude.
and then one day you walk around like, no, what happened? Like it's like the roids went away, bro.
Well, like like those tests, dude. Like if you carrying a 17, 18-hour course load, when the tests come, they don't stop. You got 2 tests a week. Like you just testing,
crushing.
It be chill, and then it's like test.
But really, that was the key, though. That was the key, honestly, to for us to stay afloat. Like, man, because like some of these, like I be telling people all the time, like these PWIs, they'll have like 3 tests for the whole semester. You bomb one of them, goodbye.
Wait, what's a PWI?
The predominantly white institution. You know, the white schools, the regular schools, not HBCUs. PWIs.
Private white institution.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had them big tests. Like Xavier put the nets there for you. Like you had quizzes, you had all type of stuff to be able to,
that's undergrad, bro.
Yeah.
That's
undergrad. After that, no. Medical school is over.
They don't do that in pharmacy.
medical school. No.
When
Medical school.
There, bro, it's like you just thrown in the ocean, and they like, yo, sink or swim.
Period. Man, let's talk about this vaccine, bro. About these anti-vaxxers, man. I know I'm about to piss some people off, man. Let's talk about it.
Well, as you know, I did a bit about it in my stand-up. Anybody watching this, y'all can go watch my stand-up, the Kev on Stage, Keep Your Distance comedy show. So basically, this technology is mRNA technology that they've been working on for about the past 15 years.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, this is a worldwide pandemic that has affected the world.
Correct.
So these people jumped into action to help, to find some solution. Now, who knows? I'm not saying like this vaccine is the end all be all. Who knows? But it's a solution.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Period. That's it. It's a salute, dog.
Yeah.
It is
Right.
a, like, for everything that every problem, you have to have a solution. The thing that pisses me off is when you don't have a solution and you argue against the only solution there is. I'm all for options. Like I tell my patients all the time, like I give you options for certain, like surgery may not be the option. It might be medicines. It may be conservative therapy to watch and such and such. But we have death and destruction or take the damn vaccine. Like if somebody gave me another option, I would be open to hear it. But like, man, these anti-vaxxers, bro, they be like, they going crazy. And it's like, I've been arguing all this time, but now you see the numbers going down. Now they ass going in the hiding like gophers.
Right, they disappear. So with the mRNA vaccine, because I give vaccines at work, and they typically they're attenuated vaccines, so it's just a dead virus that I'm actually injecting you with of the flu, with shingles, which is dead. It's inactive. Your body's able to make the proteins which make the the memory cells or the T cells,
the antibodies, to fight.
The antibodies. So this particular virus, this vaccine is actually safer because it bypasses the steps of injecting actual COVID into the body.
Right.
It's an mRNA vaccine, which tells your ribosomes to make this protein to protect you against the spikes of the COVID vaccine.
Bro, you actually sounded,
you
sounded intelligent as hell when you said that. You confused me.
So, dude, people are insane. I don't have time to sit up. I get these vaccines, so you get like, man, they try to kill black people, And I'm like, dude, the vaccines come in one big box. It's not a
It
black.
ain't no
aisle.
black or white one, man. It's
Right.
man,
Like
we
I
giving
see a
this
black
dog-
person be like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got something special for you. Like, get your black hands. Come here, so
like
I
what
can
you
get
say, what you say when they talk about clone? Like, why would they want to clone you, dog? Like, why do they
Yeah.
want to keep tabs
Yeah.
on your dumb ass? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
You know, and then to say like, well, they want to depopulate, right?
Right.
So in America, there are only 330 million people in America, right?
Facts.
Texas alone can house every single person in America, and you have all that space.
Mm-hmm.
We are actually, as a country, underpopulated.
Mm.
We're only like we're a very small population according
to the world.
to the global population.
That's
A
facts.
billion in China, a billion in India.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't hit a half billion
Billion,
people.
yeah. Right.
So you can still buy you acres of land, you could spread out. So to depopulate, if the government wanted to depopulate, so you have to ask yourself, well, why? If the government gets its money from taxing people, why would it want to kill off that of which pays it?
Mm-hmm.
And if the government wanted to depopulate and just kill off people, you think they really got to do a conspiracy? You think
Not at all.
they can't just come together and say, I'm just going to kill people. We just got to kill. Listen, they do a news conference. Hey, we going to have to kill about 4 million of y'all. And that's it. It's
Bro, I say
like-
this all the time. It's like, yo, they talk about like Pfizer and all that stuff. Pfizer makes Viagra, bro. They make Viagra. They make Viagra. They make Lipitor. 30% of all African Americans have hypertension. The number one statin drug is Lipitor. So why would Pfizer put out all this Lipitor when they could have killed all y'all black asses, right? And now just wait to the vaccine to say, oh, we got them now. Like, it's stupid.
And disclaimer, because you know they're going to call us coons.
That's fine. I've been
know.
a coon, bro.
I'm
That's
a
cool.
coon.
I'm
Yes,
a coon.
I'm a coon.
I'm a coon. I'm a
Throw me
Sambo
my
from the
banana,
south side of
whatever.
Chicago. Yeah, I'm all that.
I'm a coon with a doctorate. I take care of
Right.
my wife and child.
Right, yeah.
I'm the coon.
Right.
But, you know, them niggas that's selling dope and killing, that's the real
That's the
one.
real
So,
niggas, right.
Yeah, I'm cool. Coon body. You know what I mean? But it don't make sense, man. I took it. I feel safe because I'm still on the road. I can talk to people. I just feel safe, man. I don't feel bad.
No.
I'm good.
No,
I don't feel like I'm sterile. They say you sterile if you take it.
Man, you grow another testicle, bro.
Yeah, like nobody can even explain to me.
The physiology.
Like everything they say, you can't even explain to me how
it does it. Right, absolutely.
How does it do it?
That's the biggest thing. And I'm like, yo, for everything, like when you see the side effects of medications, it's always a physiological link to how that happens. You know, like when you talk about Tylenol and its liver damage, the P4150 system, like that's how it metabolizes. So that's how you can have liver damage from Tylenol if you OD from Tylenol. But if you're taking this vaccine, you have to physiologically tell me how this microchip is going to be in there for the government to link you. Or from 10 years from now, you're going to start to develop a cancer or something like that.
Right.
Everything
and I'm like, the government, they could listen to your phone, your computer. They don't need to inject you with that.
But no,
if they want to know what's going on, they know.
Correct. And then why in the hell, if I'm the government, if I'm gonna try to kill somebody, why are you gonna give it to all of the neurosurgeon and I'm just a gynecologist. I mess with vaginas, right? So why are you gonna give it to the people that actually are operating on brains, bones, hearts, and everything? You giving it to them first.
Dude, it don't make no sense, bro. And people argue with me with no type of scientific background. And I often ask the question, I say, listen, when you get sick, well, what you mean? They be like, yo, what you saying? This go down ain't got no degree. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I say, well, listen, when you get sick, do you go to a physician or a mechanic?
Right.
What you mean by
What
that?
you mean by
I said, well, who says he doesn't know the cure? Why you go to the doctor?
Right, exactly.
Oh, here you go with that again. Like,
Dude, I argue with this dude, man. I ain't even gonna say his name, man. But he designs lingerie and underwear, man. But I argue with this dude. I made the mistake because I couldn't take it no more. He had hopped on a Clubhouse, and they got all of these people that'll hop on these Clubhouses with all of these just these Google degrees. And I said, you know what? Because like most doctors, and I hope that people don't take offense. Most doctors, typically a little, are sheltered, a little lame. I'm not that dude. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not that dude. I'm about that.
I don't know if we can cuss on here, but we grew up in that shit.
Absolutely. I'm about that drama. So I'm like, man, I'll be the bully. I'll be the police for the doctors. So when these little assholes get on here and start talking crazy, I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna get on your page and just go ahead. And I went at it with this little goof. I mean, this dude said literally, he was like, he take baths in sugar, bro. Like he was saying like he don't use hand sanitizer, just saying all crazy stuff. And he got like sugar, dog. Sugar. This dude was saying he had a whole we was arguing about like what an emulsifiant is. Like I was trying to break down what soap is and like why soap works. Like literally, like if you go back and look at that live or whatever, it was the craziest. He don't use hand sanitizer. But the thing that pisses me off is he has damn near 1 million followers.
Who is this guy? What's his name? Can't say his name.
His name Facet. The dude named Facet. Like he got what's her name? Aisha Diaz. What's Alicia Diaz? You know the IG girl that like is just dope. Like she like modeling and stuff and stuff. I'm just like, I'm gonna get in here because this is like our people that are following folks like this.
Is that his girlfriend or something?
I hope not. Jesus Christ. If I'm doing the wrong thing, if that's his woman, I hope not. I'm in the wrong profession. I'm dying out here, man. If that's his woman, yo, what in the hell's going on? Like, you just got to do that. But no, I just argue with him, man.
There's a lot of bogus information. And people, if you coming to me to get drugs, you going to Pierre to get your vagina checked. If you go to physicians and pharmacists take the advice.
Right.
I mean,
I'm like,
it's a worldwide pandemic.
Period. I'm like, man, we've been studying this half our lives, bro. We've been in school and in resident training, all this stuff, half our lives, and y'all just not gonna literally. Yeah. Like I started when I was 18 years old.
So I went to school from preschool to what, 24?
Yeah. I went from preschool
I'm 43. I won't 24, 25. I'm 43. So until I'm 50, I would have lived more as just in the world than being in school.
Absolutely, bro. I didn't finish residency till I was 33 years old, man. Jesus died at 33, bro. Like I didn't finish residency.
That's like a prison bee.
Correct. And I'm like, man, you gotta tell me I don't know nothing. Like what? Like no, what did you think? I like literally books, bro. I was in there studying for 18 and 20 hours some nights. Like you can't. It's certain things you can't tell me. I don't know everything, but certain things about medicine you just can't tell me. Like I know what I know. You start talking about cars and everything else, and like it's different, man.
They have no rhyme or reason, dude.
Man, what? Life as a pharmacist, bro. Not a pharmacist, but a pharmacist and a comedian. Like,
listen, dude. I
know you're trying to get rid of this pharmacy thing.
I'm gonna tell you, me going to pharmacy school. I'm not gonna say it was like a dream or a passion. You just looking at a guy when I was 15, 16, working like at Walgreens or whatever in the stock department, and I mean, Chicago is a very blue collar environment. And you all, as a child, you like, yo, I gotta give me a job. You know what I mean? Like that's how you program, like to work, to get a job. That is a blue collar environment. So when I was young, when I was in high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I talked to this pharmacist dude, and he was like, man, I'm getting money. You know what I mean? It looked like they didn't do nothing in the back, but count pills. I'm like, I'm going to do that. Yeah. And that was it. That was my decision. I made that decision at 17 or 18. And then, working retail is terrible. It's horrible.
Hey, man, your bits about that retail stuff.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's the worst. You go to school for that long, dude, and you just back there, and you just taking all this shit
Smearing
off
soap.
people and ringing up cat food and shit. Giving 30 people flu shots and shots. It's disgusting, bro. Like, what I'm saying? I don't knock it because it helps
To
me.
pay the
It's got
bills.
me a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It helped in a way, but and it's still, doing all right for me, but it's not by far no means like my passion. Like I jump out of bed, ooh, I can't wait to go open those gates and and deal with these people. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey man,
nah.
I'm gonna say this too, bro. It's like we don't talk. You never gonna say this, but I say this, and I say like, man, being a comedian like is a true craft. Like it is a gift. Anybody that's ever tried to tell jokes or whatever, you may be funny. Like I think I'm funny. I can rib on people, but I cannot get up there. I cannot get up there and do a stand up, man. And it's like the actual art of being a comedian. Like you've mastered it, and it's
Dude,
it's
it's been a long journey. It's been a lot of
a lot of
booze, a
tomatoes, some
lot of
booze.
bombing. I done got beat up. I'd have been through it all in comedy, and at this point, I just don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like I get up there, whatever happens, happens. We just in the moment.
But
You know what
I
I mean?
just don't. I don't feel the fact that people, man, like everybody, like they are not valuing comedy these days. Like it's like people that get put on are really not funny. They do funny things, but they're not
I
funny.
think
They're not comedians.
I, I I think people value it. I think it's still gonna go back to a guy really just getting on that stage and setting his flagpole and doing his thing. I think it's coming back around
Yeah,
because even with the internet and everything that's so flooded, um, I just think staying in your lane and doing what you love to do and staying passionate, you gonna win because you winning anyway. Because as long as you're doing whatever it is you love to do and the passion fuels it and it makes you happy, then when you happy, you're in a giving mood, so you giving back to way more people,
yeah.
and that's what life is. Life is giving. The human condition is for you to give, not to receive. So,
Man, look. You supposed to be, man, at the top of the game. You on Dave
well, no,
Chappelle level
it's
for me.
coming, man. I think like I definitely feel like my life is about to change soon.
Yeah,
Um, and I feel, dude, I'm not tripping because I think every little step mattered. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't win a competition, or if I bombed, or if I didn't get a certain project, all that is to get you to where you're supposed to go.
yeah.
So
I feel that.
but the passion is what keeps you going. That's your gas. You know
Man,
what I mean?
it's just man, it's like some of these comedians, they can get up there and they can say whatever the hell, and it's just like people think it's funny, but it's not art. Like it's
But it's
to
still
set it up, you got
I,
to be.
but I've had to learn, but it's very subjective. So what I've had to do is learn to stop really judging because if I judge others too much, then I'm gonna judge myself more. And if I put a lot of judgment on myself, then that's gonna hinder my creativity.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because you're gonna judge yourself 10 times harder than you will others. If you judging others, you judge yourself 10 times harder. So in releasing the judgment and letting uh whatever person's art just be their art, and if they have admirers, that is for that person to admire because there are millions of artists that you've seen art where it might be a scribble, a guy might scribble on a canvas, and then you like, why is this painting worth $4 million?
All right.
And that's
It's
for
subjectively who cares about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's subjective.
yeah,
So I've kind of removed judgment. You know what I mean? I do have those comedians that I enjoy. Like I like more thought provoking comedy. I like,
like
comedy
the
that's telling
Dave
us,
Chappelles of the world.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Chappelle. I like
I dig
comedy
Chappelle.
that's really telling the story, taking me on a ride. looking at certain topics. But other people,
But
they like
that
the
art
guy.
is lost, man. That's an art though. That's an art to be
I
able
don't
to
think
do
it's
that.
lost, dude. I think Chappelle is the biggest comedian on earth right now.
It's facts.
I think Chappelle, like I like Chappelle, I like Burr, I like Rock, of course, Zach Galifianakis. Uh, you know what I mean? I just like thought provoking humor.
Yeah.
But some people, if you go, heavy urban, they like a guy to come out and dance for the first 2 minutes before the joke and do 17 music cues and and talk about, can we cuss on here?
Yeah, man. What you talking about? Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
they like to talk about dick and pussy for 2 hours. And if you like that, that's you. Hey, that's my song right there. Play it again. Same old shit over and over. 10 niggas do the same thing, but if that's they art, I have no judgment. But I'm gonna come up there and reset it, and I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna just present my art, and it's up to the consumer to choose
What they wanna see.
art they like the best. Yeah.
Man, what you think about this trial, man? This Derek Chauvin trial, bro. Like, what's your thoughts, bro?
Crazy because they killed the man, and I don't know how many different angles we got to watch.
Watched it. Yeah, man. It's like
nigga, they got a drone view. So in the drone view, I'm like, yo, he put the knee on his neck. What
do you want to do?
We gonna watch it.
I saw this one thing where they just showed like how him putting his hand in his pocket increase the pressure. Like if you put your hand in your pocket, you can increase your knee pressure you put on your neck. So he slid his hand in his pocket and put more pressure on the man's neck, bro. It's like, and I was arguing with somebody who was like, you can argue. For me, this is damn near premeditation, man. This is like first degree. I know you can't. They can't argue. He's doing his job. He can't do it, but for me, that's like
he won't get first degree.
No, he can't. I know he can't. I argued. I mean, optimally, that's what I feel. He should never see the light of day again. But like,
yeah, he won't get first degree. That's definitely a second degree murder.
It is. But I think, man, they gonna do just like Laquan McDonald's dude, man. That dude got 6 years for shooting that boy 16 times. 6 years.
Did the family get a payout?
I think they did. I want to say they got a settlement. I'm not positive. Don't quote me.
I know,
I think so.
George's family got what was it, 27 million?
No, I think that's more than what I think. No, I don't think they got that much.
They got.
Well, no, you know Chris. You with Chris, so you know probably.
Yeah, they got paid.
27.
Payout. The settlement was 27 million.
Man, by the time everybody get their cut up out of that, man, they got like 1.5. The government, the lawyer.
Nah, the government can't tax a lawsuit.
They can't.
No.
Really?
The government doesn't tax a settlement.
Okay. All right. Yeah, educate me then. I think they tax everything else.
No,
I figured they could
they
tax
don't
that.
tax it. I don't believe they. I could be wrong. You might want to Google that. I will
We
Google
had to
it.
Google that one.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google that. Can I Google this without my screen shutting off?
Man, yeah, don't mess it up, man. Don't do nothing crazy.
Okay.
We'll come back to it.
Just Google that. I don't believe it's taxed, but 27 million. I mean, well, we know the family's definitely gonna get 9 of that. So 9 million should go to the family untaxed, but I don't believe lawsuits are taxed. So, well, no, it'll be more than that. That'll probably be 60-40 because he died. It shouldn't be a doctor they got to pay out. So,
Yeah. The next thing,
what,
man,
18 million, I guess.
they man, I don't know if you know what's going on.
Now
with
I
shit.
don't know, like I hate that George Floyd died, but like I don't really know, like if I was killed by the police, I think my wife would take the goddamn money. Like I think if it was
What you say is
if they was
cheaper
like,
to
hey,
die.
yeah, if they would have killed me, my wife probably would have been like, yeah, leave his ass in the goddamn ground. Like if they'd have been like, hey, we can bring him back, but we're gonna need that money back. Oh, we're good.
No, we're good.
We're okay.
Nah, let's celebrate his memory.
Yeah, we'll just celebrate. We can keep him in now. So,
Man, dude, in Chicago right now, bro, it's like people don't understand like what's happening landscape wise. Like there are no trauma centers like on the south side of Chicago. You got University of Chicago, and then they just basically closed down Mercy. So like if you get shot right now, you dying, bro. I don't give a damn where you getting shot at. You gonna die. Like my literally day before yesterday, my sister's boyfriend got into an accident, man, hit by an ambulance, right? Took him to University of Chicago. Now I know one of the head of the doctors that's there, bro. He still couldn't get in the room. Like literally, he got there at about 4 or 5 o'clock. He didn't get into a room at 5 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the morning. He was in there 12 hours. He was like, when he was in the lobby, it was people with gunshots in the lobby.
So I want to say this because we've had our political discussions and debates. What is the reason of this? Why are these resources? Because Illinois and Chicago specifically has been a Democratic state for hundreds of years.
It's facts.
And also this very corrupt system as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obvious that for those trauma centers to close and not be available, that they're funneling those tax dollars elsewhere.
I agree. So
that's a question like, well, why is this? What's going on with that?
Yeah. Dude, I mean, and I'm with you, like, because you was making an argument about, Democrat versus Republican and people, black folks are just migrating to Democrats just because we got knee jerk. But I'm with you. In Chicago, man, there's nothing being done, bro. It's like the landscape is not getting better. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And you got to segregate.
And then it's more segregated.
Yeah, segregated. It's more segregated than anything. People don't realize like Chicago's the most segregated city in the country. Like South Side is 90. I said 95%. It got to be 98, 99% just black, man. And nobody give a damn.
It's so crazy because if you ask, like anybody's watching this, I want you to go ask a black person about Chicago and a white person about Chicago. Yeah. White people, we ask about Chicago. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that place. It's so amazing. A black person, shit.
Man, I'm trying to get out of this moment. Man, Lil Ray got shot up and it. It's two. It's two different. Crazy. It's two different worlds, bro. It's two different worlds, and it's like they don't care. They don't care. And I'll say something controversial that I actually agree with you about, because you say that the Black Lives Matter and we all like we are up in arms when somebody white kills somebody black, but when we had this black on black violence and things happen in our community, like we're quiet a lot.
Exactly. And listen, people are going to say, well, they're not paying the police, but there's been instances of, like I saw the other day, this black female cop and this other black officer like locked up a 5-year-old child and threw him in the back of the squad car, and they all black. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, where's our outrage?
All right.
You know what I mean? Because this was a black cop. This was the same. If this was a white boy, go crazy.
And that's what I was like, because I work at Mercy Hospital, man, which is on the south side of Chicago, and I would, when they announced the closing, I'm all on my social media, saying like we need to get out, get active, like. I'm pushing like, yo, they got to keep it open. I was born at this hospital. And everybody was like, yeah, save Mercy.
Now, Mercy used to be Michael Reese?
No, Michael Reese was right next to it. But they closed Michael Reese. Now it's just Mercy. But Mercy was pretty much like, you can't even say a poor man's UFC, but at least it was there for a trauma center wise to be able to take some of them patients. But now you're closing that, which is on 26 in Michigan. There's nothing, dog, nothing. You have University of Chicago, and then you have a slew of hospitals. Forgive me, but anybody from Chicago knows that are really not hospitals. Roseland, Jackson Park.
They just big urgent.
They big urgent. They're not, If you get shot or you something bad happened to you, you're not trying to go there and get nothing major done. You're not coming up out of there, especially Roseland. I say it, I don't care. And it's like that's what we have for our people. It's like if something bad happens to you, like literally, I went to University of Chicago and bro, the emergency room was like Beirut up in there, bro. Like literally, it's just scattered with it filled to the brim of just people waiting for 5, 6, 7 hours because they've all tracked because there's nothing else to do. But nobody's talking about this. Nobody's in outrage. Nobody like this is what we're supposed to be protesting. Like, yeah, it's police brutality out here. Definitely, we got to talk about that. But like our day-to-day lives, like our school systems, our hospitals, like they ain't killing us just by guns and police. They killing us this way. This is systematic genocide out here, and then nobody's really talking about it, man. And it's pissing me off. It's like to the point where it's like I'm so mad, but how do you get attention behind this? Like I can only speak so much, but trying to get people to care about this stuff.
Like
man.
this, speaking to it through here. That's the start. You just do what you can, man. You know what I mean? Just get people somewhat interested. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple of the race hustlers want to take this cause up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. They people ask me like, well, what about all these black women dying and childbirth and all? You see all these statistics coming out here.
True?
Man, it's true, bro. It's true, but there's no resources.
Wait, so black women in childbirth, are they being treated differently by physicians?
It's a couple of different things. It's not just I'll take that back because I had this argument on Facebook where it's another study that shows that black infants in the hands of white physicians versus black physicians are dying at a 3 times proportionate rate. Like, so if you get a black baby in the hands of a black neonatologist or a pediatrician, it has a 3 times more likelihood of survival. And why is that? Bro, just because it's medicine. Like, you do more for people that you can relate to.
So are you saying like the white doctors or the white OBs are delivering babies? Oh, nigga baby, and just throwing them?
Not all, but I'm just saying, like, when there's certain things that need to be done and interventions and special care and things that need to happen, resources and those types of things that need to be put into that kid, man, it's just not being done. I mean, and that's just and that's not everybody. So when I say this, I preface it off to say, like, man, everybody's not racist because people say you're a race baiter and all this. I'm not saying that, but racism exists everywhere, dog. It not only people think when you throw a badge on that racism just shares off of you, or you throw a white coat on that just racism just shares off. It's there, man. People have biases or what have you, and they're implicit biases that are there, bro. And it's like when you taking care of somebody and you got just 2 milliliters of a fluid or medicine or whatever can kill somebody or change the course of somebody's life, and you're not paying attention to it when something don't look like you, like it's there, man. That stuff real. That's why we have to have equal representation when it comes to everything, like in law, in medicine, or whatever. That's why we push for these things, just for postal perseverance and all this stuff. That's why it's so important. But people don't see it. People think it's like, oh, you don't want to talk about race. They don't want to talk about
I didn't know how big of a problem. I think I would think that human condition, a baby, like, it don't matter the race or what the gender of the baby, like just human condition, you would want to take care of a baby, like really help the baby.
You may, but you just may not. It's certain special things that may need to be done, like attention, care, what have you, and just not paying attention to detail. Like the smallest little mistake or the smallest little attention to detail can change life, man.
Do you feel like your job is stressful? Are you under a lot of stress?
No, it's not stressful because I like what I do and I can, and I genuinely do it to help people. So it's not stressful. It gets stressful when the demands get, great and I can't like meet all the demands that are on me. But other than that, nah, it's not stressful.
And you do like a lot of surgery. I know you do the robotic surgery, and you were a barber as well. So do you think like having those barber skills give you like the steady hand and the coordination to.
This is the point where it transitions to where Lavar starts to interview me now. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, man. But no, for real, I'll talk about that. Absolutely. Being a barber
prepared you in a way, like
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
you
I
do
did.
the line, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He lined my mustache one time, and I could tell you just have a gentle hand.
No, I did, man. Like really, I didn't. People don't believe it, but man, I was literally a barber in a barbershop, like cutting hair, put me through college. Like I was, without being a barber, I wouldn't be here, or knowing how to cut hair. Like literally, I was up 2-3 o'clock in the morning to Xavier cutting people hair, not because I just needed, money from my pocket. I needed to pay them bills, bro. I needed to pay tuition.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm like, why you up 3 o'clock in the morning? I'm
That's
like,
crazy,
I got a bill.
You came a long way. You came a long way, brother. Salute, man.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, man.
When I first met Pierre had on some. He had like some.
Here you go.
Listen.
Here you go.
So I'm gonna tell y'all I knew Pierre was from Chicago.
Here we go. Boy, this hey, before you go, this story changed like 8 times every time you say, go ahead, tell your story, tell it.
So like, where we from, growing up, if you don't come off the South Side, you can't really dress. I mean, you literally like match all your clothes, you're matching, and you don't really know outside of that South Side of Chicago bubble. And so when I saw Pierre, I first met you at the Student Center, Xavier.
Here we go.
And I was already there, so I kind of got off with a Chicago kind of dress, you know what I mean? So when I saw this guy, I say, oh, shit. He had on some white K-Swiss. You had on like this blue shirt with a blue matching North Carolina hat, and I think you had on some color contacts.
So for the world, yes, I had gray contacts.
And the man, I say, yo, I looked at her. I say,
I will never live this now.
I say, nigga, what part of Chicago you from? That nigga looked like he walked right off Halsted. I'm like, yo, this nigga Chicago now.
Yes, I had great contacts. I will admit it.
I'm talking about ghetto.
I needed them though, man. I was blind as a bat, bro. And the story behind the contacts.
What made you get the color though? To match your outfit?
Hear me out. It didn't match the outfit. People don't believe it, but I swear to God, this is how it happened. So I had to buy my own contacts. Like I literally, man, as a kid, I was hustling. I had a job at Subway when I was 14 years old. Literally, I bought my shoes. I hustled from the time I was a kid. I had to buy this stuff. So I had to buy my own contacts. So like it took a lot at that time. Like you don't have like the throwaway contacts every day. You got one pair. That one pair is supposed to last you a whole year. You got to clean it, put the solution, put the little dog. In 1992, 93, man, contacts was one pair for the year. It wasn't the throwaway kind. Nah, you had one pair a year.
I remember
absolutely. But this is the reason why. So I played sports. So man, I got hit in the eye. I had a poker. When it popped out your eye, like everybody had to stop. You was looking for it, and so I had to pay for my own stuff. And man, it was a stretch where I lost like 2 in a row, and it was like damaging. Like I couldn't live without it. So and once it pop out your eye, you can't see it. Like it's clear. It's like a piece of tape. So I was like, man, I ain't doing this no more. So I started off. I started getting the color ones, and then that's how I started. I was like, I'm not losing another one.
I remember the color contact lens, Chicago Wave, and let me tell y'all something, people. You ain't lived until you seen a nigga with some finger waves, a black ass nigga with finger waves and blue eyes. Nigga, big folks, big folks with the shit, with the curl in the with the waves, had the curl. Boy, let me tell you something, man. The Jerry curl didn't have nothing on Butters. I had Butters, bro.
You had some Butters? No, I ain't never had a Butters. I will admit to the contacts, and I had a royal blue suit going to the prom too.
Butters.
I was awful.
Oh, I had Butters, bro.
Yeah, Butters, dog. I need a picture of that, bro.
I had Butters, bro.
Yeah, you had a herringbone too.
But
You
you
had
know
a
what?
herringbone
I'm
with a
gonna
big
tell
L
y'all,
on it.
I didn't get the herringbone. I had a Turkish link. But I'm gonna tell you how I got to Butters, man. So I remember this dude, he was fly, man. You know what I'm saying? He had the fade. You know, remember back in the day, like this was the Duke era, the sporting wave. Yo, his shit was nice. I'm talking about the shit looked moist. He had the fade. Nigga used to wear the rayon shirts. I'm like, yo, this nigga fly. You know what I'm
I gotta
saying?
get it.
So I was like, yo, I want to get my joint like that. So like, I go buy them Duke kits, and they would never come out right, bro. Like, I put the joint in my I'll put the Duke joint, and my shit just look like a forest. It'd be all thin and like it'd be fucked up. And so I met this. I was talking to the nigga, man. He was like, "Yo, man, this nigga, some nigga named Tony or something." Nigga was like, "You go sit and get your hair done," and nigga like he put the perm in my shit, and I remember it burning and like he made that shit look curly, and he put that spritz on there, nigga. He had like tree faded me up, nigga. I was beautiful. I was like, yo, this shit
you
looks
sweated.
amazing, bro. Oh, nigga, I had swim. I had swimming. And my shit got cooked, man. I was looking like Big Red off the 5 Heartbeats when he got in the fight. And I remember telling my dad, I told my daddy, I was like, Dad, yo, I need to get my hair done. You know what I'm saying?
Your daddy was like,
and he cussed me the fuck out, man. You know, motherfucking hair done. You better get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I look like a little mouse. It was terrible. And then from that, I found a woman that was doing shit in her basement for like 25. And then I would go down there and be a bunch of killers down there getting their fucking hair done.
How long
You ain't lived till you seen the whole
how long you wear Butters, bro?
Eyes closed. About a year. Nigga be a whole killer with all the jewelry. He got his eyes closed with the water going through his shit, and he fucking putting that spritz in. It was crazy, bro. Oh my god.
Oh,
it was ridiculous.
When you coming back to the crib, man?
I won't ghetto shit.
When you come back to the crib,
I'll probably come back in a couple months, man. I go film in New York on this show. And we filming in May. So probably June or July.
No.
Are you having a party this year?
Man, I'm having multiple, dog.
You having a birthday party?
I'm having birthdays. I'm having cookouts.
Your shit on the 4th. Your shit the 3rd.
On the 1st.
The 1st.
You ain't coming, man. You ain't coming. You be on some bullshit.
On the 2nd.
I know. Tell Sam to come through. That's the only way. That's the only way I'm gonna get you here. I got to talk to your wife. I don't talk to you.
You got the 1st of July.
Yeah.
God damn. That's very expensive. That week is very expensive to travel.
Absolutely. You gotta get here early. You gotta get it early. You gotta get it early.
4th of July. Let me see. Let me look on my calendar and see.
You ain't coming, man.
When?
But no,
Like the
for everybody, like seriously.
So that's a Tuesday. So you go have your birthday party.
Because they having a house picnic. Yeah, they having a house picnic. They having all of that stuff. That's like, man, COVID is once COVID goes down, like everybody.
Is COVID down in Chicago?
COVID down everywhere, man. It's going down. I mean, it's still prevalent. Like people have to be careful. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, just go out and be willy nilly or whatever.
Ooh.
But it's as people start to get the vaccine, as you see, the numbers start to go down. Vaccinations save lives, bro. It's not. And then you're like, oh, people be like, oh no, it's just because it's the damn vaccine. It's
and then somebody was saying they've seen more deaths from the COVID vaccine than any other vaccine. But then I'm like, okay,
no, it's not.
But here's the thing: if you have, they're vaccinating the entire world's population.
Correct.
Of course, you're going to see more deaths.
But no, it's this. This is the thing too. It's like, two things could be true at the same time. Just like if I operate on somebody, you can get a flu or a cold. You can also get an infection from surgery. If you have a temperature, that doesn't mean it is from the surgery. You may get a cold. Just because you got the vaccine, you're not Teflon. It don't mean like you immortal and you can't die. So if you get the vaccine and you die 2 or 3 or 4 weeks later, that doesn't necessarily mean you've died from the vaccine either. Like they're vaccinating 85, 86-year-old people, right? So
Hank Aaron, they got it and passed shortly.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't die from the damn vaccine. He's an 86-year-old man. And that's the thing, is like, oh, he died. Like, he should have never got the vaccine. Like, no, you can die after getting the vaccine. It doesn't necessarily mean you die from the vaccine. But the autopsies and all that stuff is not done. They'll just rather, it makes more sense to say, oh, yeah, you died from the COVID vaccine, as opposed to looking at it.
No, they don't say that. They're not saying that shit in autopsy.
Bro.
Like,
no, I'm not saying it in autopsy, but these people are saying it, bro.
It's almost like if I had posted on Instagram, I got the vaccine, and then the next day I get shot and killed. Niggas would probably say it was the vaccine.
Absolutely.
You know
They saying it now. Like, yeah, I heard people say Hank Aaron died from the vaccine. Yeah. Man, I told you.
I don't care if he did get shot 17 times. Nigga, that vaccine that took him out.
He would have made it if he ain't take that damn vaccine.
Yeah.
Dog, man, it's crazy. But nah, as your question, man, I'm enjoying life, bro. Like, I'm gonna have parties and I'm gonna kick it. My mama got her vaccine. Like,
oh, you got her? You took her up there to get
absolutely.
What about the kids?
I'm getting them too. They got now they're working on. They're about to drop that age limit down to 12 really soon.
Okay.
So I'm definitely.
Where did you take your mama to get her vaccine?
Walgreens.
You took her to Walgreens. Was it pain?
Nah. Xavier is our circle, bro. Like it's multiple pharmacies.
Which Walgreens you took her to?
On 35th.
Was Fuqua there?
No, Fuqua. Fuqua is like 70.
You ain't taking the Fuqua Walgreens.
No, I ain't taking the Fuqua Walgreens. Man, but nah, it's nah, hell yeah. She was one of them old, like, I ain't getting it. Why you not getting it? Cause she listened to all that stuff. I was like, Mom, yeah, we ain't even talking about this. You want to get this damn vaccine now. Like, period. I'm about to call my friend, it's a pharmacist. We about to get you hooked up. We ain't about to do that. You could argue about it after you get stuck.
Did she get her second one yet?
Yeah, she fully vaccinated. Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Man, what you think about the NBA going on right now, man? Who gonna win this thing?
Oh, the Brooklyn Nets all
Absolutely, day. Man. People get mad, man. Hey, man.
I got my Brooklyn Nets Don C snapback, which has gone up in value right now.
Absolutely, hey, man. They do. I gotta see if LeBron pulled this off. He's God.
Ain't no way, bro. They got too much firepower. It's not gonna happen, bro. It ain't no way. It's nothing. Dog, it ain't. Dude, what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
And then they got LaMarcus Aldridge coming out the bench.
There's nothing that you can do. It's like even like Golden State. I'll take them over Golden State in their heyday. That 72 win Golden State team, or 73 win Golden State team. Yeah, I think they can beat them.
Kyrie is just beautiful to watch, man. Like, his
poetic,
game
bro.
is just phenomenal, bro. Like,
poetic,
it is good. I mean, the game is so like
you can't guard
you know when we were shooting Uncle Drew, he was playing like, you know what I'm saying, because the players for Uncle Drew were like professional and overseas players.
Yeah, they were doing pickup games and stuff.
Oh my God.
He was
to watch this man, I'm talking about putting on clinics, man. It's just so effortless. It seems very effortless. And I had talked like one of his close friends. I talked to Kyrie too, real cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to one of his close friends that was on set with him, and he was telling me how they met or whatever. And Kyrie in high school, he said like Kyrie in high school wasn't really talking to people. He was kind of like a nerd, kind of. And they said, they wore uniforms with the shirt and tie. And They say when he came into the gym, niggas like, this nigga can't hoop. They looking at him crazy.
Word.
Man, they say that boy put them shorts on. They saw Jesus. They say, they say he wasn't speaking to nobody, nothing, man. They say that man got in that layup line and the ball got in his hands. It was over, bro.
It's so natural for him. Like it's just so natural. It's like when he dribbles, it's just an extension of his hand. I've never seen nothing like that, man.
The ball on the damn yo-yo.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, just like it's like how he walks is how he, how people walk is how he dribble a basketball, man. This is crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's amazing. Like, and then his game, like, it's so like kind of old school. You know what I mean? Like how sweet it was back in the day when you watched them guys. You got it, bro. You got it. And then James Harden, Cole, and James Harden is just passing. He just feeding them the ball, playing position. Ain't no egos. It's over. Brooklyn Nets all day, man.
Hey, man. Hey, get your socks gear out too, bro. Them boys nice.
Oh, they killing?
They are stacked. They are stacked. They are stacked. They're gonna be a problem. I played baseball, and now Xavier got it. Yeah, I've been playing. Now Xavier got a baseball team. I'm saucy.
Do you think you were a better baseball player than a basketball player?
Much better baseball. I just like basketball better, but I was more a natural baseball player than anything.
Really?
Yeah, but I just like basketball. But I'm just not.
So what position did you play in baseball?
I pitched in Little League, and I pitched like starting in high school, and I was pitching batting practice, and I was just playing around. Pitched this dude that couldn't really play well, but I threw him some garbage, man. He shot that back and hit me in my knee, man. Tore my knee up. I ain't never really get back on the mound after that. I wanted to, but they just never put me back on the mound after that. Like I had to get
where did
surgery
they play you after that?
Second base. That was it. Second base. I stayed at second base for the rest of high school, and then
baseball.
I know.
I'm just so non-athletic. I was garbage. I was in Little League.
Man, how the hell you from the South Side of Chicago and be trash, bro? That's so inexcusable, bro. You can't even tell nobody you South Side of Chicago. All I could do was roast.
Yo, I remember being in Little League. I was in Little League. They had me playing center field. It was so hot out there, dog. So somehow, somebody hit the ball center field, bro. So I look up. I see the ball coming, dude. I did this. Ah!
That was the end of your baseball career.
Came down and hit the ground. I was terrible, dog. Oh my God. Oh
man.
Then I tried to play for Simeon baseball.
You tried to play for Simeon?
Yeah. It's horrible. I never get the coach one time put me in the bat or something. And this nigga, he's like, I believe in you, Walker. I know you got it. Listen. My stance was like nice. I was pretty with that stance, nigga. Beautiful stance. I was swinging that bitch hard, like
and missing everything.
Air. Like it was ridiculous, dog. Oh, but I end up walking. They walked me because the ball hit me and shit. And I walked. It's just, oh God, I was terrible.
Hey man, what's gonna happen with our boy Ye, man?
Ye is brilliant, man.
He is, man. What's up with this whole Kim K thing? Like, is it over for real, or what's happening?
I guess so. Maybe I don't know. Didn't he say she gonna come back or something?
I don't know, man. I hope so, man. Because I'm worried about this dude's mental state, man. I think he's a brilliant mind, honestly. Well, until he started talking about politics and stuff.
Like to take him with him being the only child, his mama
losing his mama, yeah.
Not really. I don't know his relationship with his father, and then to take the kids. I mean, the distance with him and the kids.
It's gonna be disastrous.
I don't know, bro.
I'm fearful.
I got my Yeezys.
Man, I'm big.
Do you wear Yeezys?
No, I ain't never bought none, man. I never bought. I wanted the ones that you got, the original joints. Then when them boys
Oh, the
was like,
Yeezy 2s, them
yeah,
Nikes.
yeah, them Nikes, that was dope.
Yeah, I paid a lot for
A
them.
lot of money. Yeah, them the new ones they cool, but like now they pretty much like everybody got them now. I'm just like whatever. No, but I wanted the Nikes. Like to me, the Nikes was the dope joints.
Yeah, them. I got so much love in those.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna let you get out of here, bro.
All right, bro.
I appreciate
this is
you.
real. Send me a clip of this. I'm gonna.
Oh no, I'm gonna
post
send it to you. So man, everybody, this is comedian extraordinaire.
That's
Lavar
right.
Walker.
I'm not, and don't call me. You know they've been calling me Judge Mathis.
Oh no, what's up, Bishop Morton?
Yeah, Paul Morton.
Hey man, tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
Oh, y'all can hit me up, Lavar Walker, at Lavar Walker. Everything is Lavar Walker. Just Google me. YouTube, Lavar Walker TV, Lavar Walker. So.
This is the next big thing, man. It's my brother, my partner, man. He is
all
it.
Right, brother.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. We talk to you in a minute. I'm gonna keep doing it. All right, bro. Appreciate you.
All right.
Yep. So this wraps it up again. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Doc for the Streets. I hope you got something out of this, and anybody that's offended, anti-vaxxers or anything, if you're offended, then hey, whatever. The numbers speak for themselves. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So the things that I tell you is the things that I know, not just what I think. So man, when it comes to this medicine and staying healthy, staying fit, like. We have to, be educated. Like we're dying at alarming rates. Our people are dying and having disease at alarming rates. And, nobody's going to save us but us. So until we start eating better, taking better care of ourselves and actually making changes in our communities that we need and getting the resources that we need, we're still going to see these numbers happen like this. So, man, that's what it's about. Doc for the Streets is not only educating you about your health, but it's also kind of telling you what's going on in the world, man, so we can make changes for a better community. So tune in next time. Appreciate y'all. Doc for the Streets, I'm out.
Right. Hey, you talking to the doctor.